I am Deepak Bansal, solution architect, working in Red Hat since 7 years, handling multiple projects in India government business. Today I will talk about Red Hat's success story on world's highest and largest volume transaction system in railway. So the project name is known as a NGET, Next Generation E-Ticketing System, which is mainly used for common public to book online ticketing and reservation services. First, I will talk about Chris, who has played an important role in NGET project. Chris is the umbrella organization for all computer activities on Indian Railway. It was established in 1986 by Ministry of Railway. Actually, Chris is a project-oriented organization engaged in development of major computer system on the railway. Chris has his own R&D center with a dedicated team of professionals and provides consulting and IT services to Indian Railway as partners to conceptualize and realize technology-driven business transformation initiatives. IRCTC, Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. It is a subsidiary of Indian Railway that handles online ticketing operation of the railway. IRCTC was facing a lot of issue in current e-ticketing system like very low performance, complex application, incapability to handle peak load, unable to meet users' growing demand, vendor lock-in, and many more. So IRCTC proposes to implement an enhanced website for rail ticket booking that is being developed and deployed by Chris. So that is used by general public for online booking of e-ticketing and reservation services. So they have targeted to implement better technology to improve the existing features of their same portal and cater to user growing demand to book tickets during peak and non-peak hours. So as Chris has set the target for next generation e-ticketing project, their new system shall be capable of handling peak load of 120,000 concurrent users, as well as to book approximately 700,000 tickets per day. They have also set a target to deliver 1 million emails per day for booking and cancellation. And the new system should be highly scalable as the users growing demand to meet that, as well as the latency should be low to meet their SLAs. And new system should be based on open standard application like JE, as well as their operating system should be also based on open standard. So they have also set a target to provide a rapid and efficient management of system deployment. Red Hat approach during next generation e-ticketing project. Red Hat was involved with Chris for NGET project from the beginning of this project, like development, QA, load testing, and then pilot mode, and then production deployment. So we would like to share our unique experience for Red Hat technology, especially where we have worked for this project. Post multiple architecture design and its POC for active mail cluster so that we can meet their target to send 1 million emails per day. SOE core built for performance tuning, server hardening, application configuration deployment, and remote command integration, and JBoss application performance acceleration with NumADI and C group integration. Post multi solution for active mail cluster. So customer expectation was to implement a scalable and highly available infrastructure on a secured and better supported platform. So their main objective was to deliver 1 million emails per day, and the new system should be highly available there should not be any single point of failure, and their system should be robust, secured, and easily scalable. If they want to send more than 1 million mail to 1.5 or 2 millions, so they can easily scale. And it system should support enterprise class central user database repository. So we have designed this architecture to meet this demand. We have designed two cluster node which will work in active mode using post multi feature for configuring postfix MTA instances. So that will create two instances, two identical instances on each node, and one instance will be active on server 1 and other instance active on server 2. So if any server goes failure, that instance with that their post queue will be migrated to another node. So all these things configured through high availability and shared storage with resilient storage. So following main technologies we have used in this current architecture. Post multi. The post multi feature allows a postfix administrator to manage multiple postfix instances on a single host. And in high availability management mode, it can add or delete instance, or it can change multi instance status if any cluster node goes down. Similarly, we have used high availability service management to cater for failover services from one cluster node to another in case if any cluster node goes down. And we have used cluster admin tool for managing their cluster infrastructure configuration, managing and failover services, and monitoring of storage and monitoring of services. So all these things we have managed through cluster admin tool. The post multi feature in postfix 2.6, which bundled with RHEL 6.0 or onwards, we have deployed post multi feature and created two postfix instance on a single host. So with multiple postfix instance, each instance has its own directory for configuration, queue, and data file, and it can share all postfix program and documentation file with other instance. And a multi-instance configuration consists of one primary postfix instance and one or more secondary instance whose configuration directory, path name, and are recorded in the primary instance main.cf file. So here the main catch was to configure this instance in clustered services mode. So in highly available cluster services, Red Hat cluster has required a init script. So we were not able to find any ready-made init script for configuring multiple postfix instance. So we have defined our own script to define a start, stop, status, and restart of each instance on a cluster node. So if any cluster node goes down, that init script will be failover to another node, and it will migrate that active instance to another node with that queue, mail queue, as well as will also shift to another node. So, so single node can be able to handle both instance with the separate queue through shared storage.
Deepak, we have a question.
Yeah.
Do you see the question, or do you want me to read it to you?
Just hold on. Yeah. How are your experience on mail performance on GFS2? Being mail workload is small IO and large volume. See, our GFS2 experience was phenomenal, as we have configured. Actually, during our POC, we have used raw file system, and we configure it as a ext4 file system, and migrated through Red Hat cluster services. But during production environment, we have configured GFS2, and now it is running perfectly fine. We have not find any issue with GFS2 on this architecture. Okay. So our second approach was SOE core built with Archon satellite, and customer expectation was to meet their compliance challenges for patch fixes and strict security standards, and they want to rapid and efficient management for system deployment, provisioning of existing or bare metal system using profile or system cloning, and they are looking to reduce cost as well as time to manage their growing infrastructure, and they also want to monitor system as well as application. So all these objectives we have met with Origin satellite. So we have shown the following feature of Origin satellite 5.5 on their real production system during their NGET journey plan project. We have installed Origin satellite with RHEL6 base channel sync and create system groups and configured management module, and also enabled configuration and created custom channel for third party RPMs installation and their application automatic installation, and create activation key for auto joining of RHEL system during PXE, and we have configured provisioning of new and existing system in Archon satellite. Also, we have enabled remote command so that customer can do general Linux admin task on Archon system groups without logging into each node, and configure DHCP and DNS setup for cobbler setup. So finally, we have created Kickstart profile for bare metal system to auto installation of their custom application. This was an interesting feature for Chris engineers, where they just need to do network boot and system will become ready with auto installation of RHEL operating system as well as their applications in few minutes. So we have also integrated their server hardening requirement. Customer was looking to do auto deployment of server hardening. So we have created a server hardening bash script, and we have met all the points whatever customer has defined using that bash script, and we have invoked that bash script using uh, post kickstart process in kickstart profile, as well as we have also configured their performance tuning. Like a customer has configured a lot of performance tuning respective to their application database, cache server or log server, and web server. So we have created multiple performance tuning scripts so that customer can do automatic performance tuning using Archon satellite. So all these things we have configured in a Kickstart profile. So now customer just has to invoke a particular Kickstart profile according to his choice, and his system will become automatic ready after just few minutes with RHEL operating system installation as well as their application, plus their server hardening, performance tuning, and their custom package installation. JBoss application performance acceleration with NumaD and SU group. So here I would explain only infrastructure part for JBoss application acceleration. The customer expectation was to build an efficient application which performed as per defined SLA. Application response time should be less than 2 seconds, and application should be able to handle peak load of 120,000 concurrent users as well as to book approximately 700,000 tickets per day. So their application should be able to test successful load testing of for multiple workload profiles, multiple scenarios, and peak load of concurrent users. And their system shall be capable to scale up further seamlessly. So they have defined the following objective which should met across all the servers in NGAT. So during their load testing, this is the following architecture customer has defined for every vendor. So here load testing tools customer was using at that time HP load runner, and HLB hardware load balancer he has used on real production environment. But during load testing topology, customer has given software load balancer. So here software load balancer is known as a HA proxy now, which is bundled with the RHEL 6.4 onwards as well. But at that time they have used open source HLB, because at that time they were using RHEL 6.2, and they have configured 4 instances of EAP middleware platform, and that each instance was integrated with their dummy payment gateway and their testing database, as well as their real core transaction system, which was PRS, passenger reservation services. So this was the architecture where every vendor has to perform their load testing on their own technology. So with the default installation of JBoss EAP on RHEL 6.2, Chris team has got only 800 concurrent users with a response time of less than 2 seconds. Actually, they have set a target of 5,000 concurrent users. So with default installation, they got only 800 concurrent users response with less than 2 seconds. After that, they have called our pre-sales team of middleware as well as infrastructure. So our middleware pre-sales team has done further tuning of JVM and JSF rich faces of JBoss on RHEL 6.2. After tuning, the concurrent users load get increased from 800 to 1500 with a response time of less than 2 seconds. Still, the target was very far away. And again, we have involved our engineering team as well in Craze for doing further tuning on JBoss EAP as well as on RHEL 6.2. For further tuning of EJB, WebThread tuning has done for JBoss EAP, as well as we have also enabled TuneD profile. TuneD profile is a bundle feature of RHEL 6.2, and we have enabled a low latency storage profile for application server, for every application server, and also done a further kernel tuning on RHEL 6.2. So after that, all these things, their concurrent users load get increased from 1500 to 2800 with a response time of less than 2 seconds. So fourth stage was we got phenomenal result. Here we have done NumaD integration with C group configuration on RHEL 6.3. Actually, before NumaD integration, we were facing a lot of issue to enable Numa affinity mode through JBoss EAP configuration. It was not able to get that proper Numa affinity mode invocation through JBoss EAP configuration. And then we have found NumaD is a new feature which comes with RHEL 6.3. And we have suggested to upgrade their operating system from RHEL 6.2 to RHEL 6.3, so that we can install NumaD and C group. And after doing this integration, and customer has also implemented at the time cache server. They have used Terracotta cache server at the time. So with the integration of cache server, NumaD and C group configuration and upgradation of RHEL operating system, the concurrent users load get increased from 2800 to 6800 with a response time of less than 2 seconds. So this was the it has crossed their target of 5,000 concurrent users. So everyone feel happy after that response time. So in fifth stage, we have done further OS tuning and JBoss tuning on RHEL 6.3, and we have tested 8,000 concurrent users with less than 2-second response time. So after that, the customer has approved JBoss EAP, and they have deployed JBoss EAP on NGET Journey Planner project. Journey Planner was a testing project, or it can like a pilot mode where customer has to roll out in production environment if it gets successful. So in NGET Journey Planner, we have done lot of help to customer, like we have provided RHN satellite installation, and customer will become fully dependent on RHN satellite. Whatever the activities he has to perform, he has done through RHN satellite, like like performance tuning, server hardening, auto installation. So all these things customer has planned through RHN satellite. Success and recognition. So for we have nominated Chris Sengate Journey Planner project for Red Hat Summit Award, and during last Red Hat Summit Award, this project has declared a winner, especially in infrastructure category, and we have also got a award as a top deal of FY14 in India during the Sales Kick operation of FY15 in Macau.
I have a question for you. You don't need to
Yeah.
switch. It's from Anshuman, and it is, what is the hardware configuration for this setup?
See, they were using two socket system of um, 8 core processor. So usually you can say they were using 16 core processor with 16 4 GB RAM on each system, and total server count was around 120. So they were using very high end servers at that time. So these are the following product we have sold to e-ticketing team. RHEL operating system premium subscription 120 count, smart management with RHN monitoring 105 quantity, RHN satellite 1 quantity, Red Hat JBoss enterprise application platform 16 core premium 5 quantity, resilient storage 4 quantity, OEM mandates for RHEL GPS services 90 days, Red Hat training for 12 days, 1 quantity, and TAM services. This was for platform. TAM services for 5 years, 1 quantity. So these are the things we have sold, and we have shared only our unique experience respective to active mail cluster setup, SOE core build setup, and JBoss application performance acceleration with infrastructure product like NumaD, TuneD profile, kernel tuning. So here everyone has played an important role, like GSS, engineering, pre-sales, sales, GPS. So now new system is running on their production system, and they are migrating from their old system e-ticketing to NGET. Mostly 50% migration has already over. So you can try if after login into your username, if it is saying yes, you are migrated to new system, then you can leverage the high performance of next generation e-ticketing.